We are back with our science lessons. I'm going to now do the science activities for day 2, 3, and 4. Hopefully you already did the ones from day 1 where you were looking at the temperature of your objects. I did mine and I created my chart. Alright, so my chart looks like, there's my finger again. Wouldn't be a turny video without my finger. Alright, so here is my chart right here. Yours will look better than mine. I would like you to take your time with your chart. I'd like for you to draw across the top and the sides the objects and color them like the example did. And today we're going to be looking at the mass of the objects and then at, let me focus, there, and no. So looking at the mass of the objects, there we go. As a property, it did suggest that you review that classifying matter page that you read yesterday. If you have a kitchen scale, set it to grams. Otherwise, you can just compare things with your hands, whether they're heavier, whether they're lighter. That's for day 2. And then also, so that was the, this one right here? Yes, the classifying matter. That's what they suggest that you cover first and go back over again. All right. So you're going to be looking at your objects and seeing how much they weigh. I do not have a kitchen scale that does grams. I do have a regular like people scale, so I thought I would see if it worked. I don't know if it's going to work, but we can check it out. So usually you step on the scale and it gives you the 0 and put the Germ-X on and it does not even compute. All right, so my scale doesn't work and that's okay. If you don't have a scale, you don't have to have a scale. You can just simply take your items and you can feel them in your hands and you can decide, okay, that feels like it's super heavy. The glue stick is feeling super, super light. Looking at the scissors and the glue stick, I feel that this glue stick is lighter. Oh, there's my alarm going off. All right, I feel like the glue stick is lighter, the paperweight, and then on my page that I did, I forgot to put my coffee cup. I had 5 objects, and so I forgot to do the coffee cup. I'll take that out. Looking at the Germ-X. Oh no, the paperweight is definitely heavier than the Germ-X. And then looking at the canister, ooh, that's definitely heavier. So my paperweight is the heaviest object if I'm going to put them in order. All right, so my glue stick is the lightest, and then my scissors, my Germ-X, my sugar, and my paperweight. And then I would just put that on here and indicate that on your paper. And that would be day 2. You could also grab some other household objects, take a look at them, and just see if you can figure out where they would go. Go grab something like the mouse. I've got my mouse right here. And I can say, where do I think this would go? I think it would probably go right there. Take a guess, take a prediction, make a prediction, and then check it. Yeah, I made the right choice. Do that a couple of times with some different objects around the house. All right, and then moving on to day 3. All right, day 3 is looking at the magnetism of the objects. And in order to do that, you're going to actually have to find a magnet. So I went and got a magnet off my refrigerator. This is a magnet that I have right here. It's like a, I guess it's a light, and it's, I can turn it on. It's like an emergency light kind of thing, and it's on my refrigerator, but it has a magnet on the back of it. So looking at magnetism, I can make a prediction as to which things I think are going to have some magnetism. Oh my gosh, I think this might be the worst video that I've done so far. All right, I'm thinking that my glue stick has no magnetism, and it doesn't. Looking at my scissors, all right, I'm pretty sure that the metal part of the scissors, yep, is going to be a magnet, and then the plastic part, well, not. Yep, there is nothing on my Germ-X that's a magnet here. My canister, the top of my sugar canister is definitely a magnet. And then my paperweight is not a magnet. So I would just indicate those things on my list. You can then go around the house and you can find things and figure out whether or not you think they are magnetic or not. It's always fun to do. All right, so that is basically day 2 and day 3. Day 4 is sinking and floating and states of matter. All right, it says before you identify this property, review the classifying matter page again. You're going to need a bowl of water to test your objects to see if they sink and float, and then the use of your sight for the states of matter. So that's just taking each one of your items and coming over and putting them in a bowl of water. I'm just going to take 2 of my items actually, and I'm pretty sure that this is going to sink and my glue stick is going to float. I guess I could turn the light on. Yeah, sink and float, and you can do that with all of your items. Then going on to same day, looking at whether or not they are states of matter, solid, liquid, and gas. And I have chosen things that are solids for everything. Well, okay, so you've got your Germ-X here. So Germ-X is interesting. I'm so glad I picked this because I get to talk about this. We did talk about this. Germ-X is something that would be known as kind of a liquid, semi-solid, semi-liquid. Something that is plastistic is a solid that flows like a liquid. So magma is something that is known to have plasticity. It is a solid that flows like a liquid. If you can think of pudding or even Jello or obviously this Germ-X, it's kind of partly between solid and liquid. Technically, it is considered a solid. All right, and then you're going to record all of those things and all of those findings on your sheet right here. Be prepared at the end of the week to be able to show me this sheet when you, oh, there's my thumb, when you are completely done. All right, I guess that's it for day 2 and day 3 and day 4. The next video will be day 5 and the conclusion.